Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. About to do our third race of our second season in the World Motorsport Championship. And we did get some points last race. We hit fifth place overall, which gives us a fifth place overall team finish. So, good stuff there. Getting a couple points here and there is all we're going to need to be 6 or above and be on target. One thing I do need to do real quick, because I completely forgot about it, is go ahead and bump this up to a better amount of money going into our car for next year, because we want to make sure that that is set, because we are actually going to hope to try and compete a little bit next year, actually, which does reduce how much money we have for the rest of the season. So we got, what, 14 races left at almost $3 million per race. Ouch. So we're going to need, like, I can't do math like this I'm being bad. We're at 2.9 times 14. 40.6. So not counting any sponsor money we may get along the way. So we have about $6 million to flirt with, I should say. So we still can get a few parts along the way. And we are going to get some more sponsor money, like I said. So that will help. Car condition. Again, Lau's car is just going to continue to take a lot of time to repair, unfortunately. Go ahead and accept the interview. Chi was beaten by Johan Sylvander today. Would you consider bringing him in next season? No, I got belief in our guys. I mean, I know it's going to basically mean he won't discuss terms with me, but I'm okay with that. I'm not really interested. We did have a mistake-free weekend. That's awesome. Should be our car repairs. Here's our engine build. And so yeah, let's go ahead and design another engine, because we want to keep going down this road as much as we can. So for this one, we'll grab the top speed, we'll grab the fuel efficiency, and we will grab the 40% to max. Are we going to be able to do this one? Do we have the fast track or test track at level 2? Do we have test track at level 2? I don't remember. I don't think we do, actually. No, we don't. How much would it cost us to get it? Oh my goodness. Very expensive. Wow. Sure would be nice to get our engines up, though. Yeah. Would be nice. Looks like we can only get up to great on everything except the gearbox. Can we get up to legendary? Front wing, we don't get to good even. Wow. What do we need for the front wing? Wind tunnel. New building. Wind tunnel. It's not that bad. I don't know if we really want to do it right this second, but definitely something to look into. I'd love to get up to one of these so we can get some income coming back in. Anyway, so let's go back to the car. Designing part. We will do another engine, like I said. We'll do this. This is going to actually be an engine we're going to be using. In fact, we may make 2 of these back to back so that we can have, a couple really good engines for our drivers to mess around with. Especially if they can both have the improved fuel efficiency. Can't go wrong with that. It's a pretty expensive part, but I think it's going to be worth it. We're actually about to get some sponsor money, which is awesome. About to be done with the repairs. There's the repairs. Now we can go ahead and go improve the parts. Let's make sure, actually fit parts real quick. What do we need for the next race? We need top speed. So let's give Lau the better of the 2, although this one's not going to be better yet. So actually maybe leave the other one to him for now. You're angry because I gave you a better engine. Okay. Lau gets the engine. Lau's going to get the gearbox. And Lau's going to get the brakes. And then she can get the front wing. She can get the rear wing. And she can get the suspension. All right, you're actually content now, which is weird. But anyway, that works for now. It's actually already 100% reliability. It's got a huge red zone, though. So this actually may be the one we want to give Chi for now anyway, until Lau gets the thing that gets rid of the red zone. So that actually, I think this is the right setup for now. As far as improving parts, we don't have to improve the reliability of that part, which is great. Let's go and drop out this suspension, or any of these are actually pretty close. Let's do the front wing. It's actually not that good anyway. And start working on performance here. We'll actually be maxed out before the race even starts, which is awesome. Let's come over here to the sponsor objective. Up front, 4 million is really nice. But 3.5 for 8 races plus 200, or 350,000 up front plus 250,000 per race. That comes out to what? 2 million, 2.3 million, but only for 8 races. Since I've got the calculator pulled up anyway, might as well look at it. So we're at so 2.35 divided by 8 times 12. So like what would that be over 12 races? 3.52. So with that being said, the 4 million is going to be better. So we'll accept this, even though it's for 12 races. This is going to be a pretty big chunk of money, and plus we'll get another round of it before the end of the season, which is all very important anyway. So that's going to work out. Our marketability's dropped quite a bit. Obviously, we need to get our marketability back up so that we can start getting better things here. Let's go check out the pit crew real quick. Only one of you has really got a chance of mistakes, so I actually don't think we need to hire anybody right this second. I think we're okay with what we got. Save ourselves a little bit of money. Here comes the upgraded forecasting center, which is awesome. There we go. Love to keep upgrading something else, but man, we don't have the money for it right now. All right, simulator could be good. Any of these would be good. I mean, it's tempting to just do it and just figure out how to deal with the mitigate the impact, but we just don't have the money. I mean, we'd have the money if we stopped making parts, but I just don't think it's worth it. That being said, I kind of would just like to always be working on something. Just because it takes so long for these to get built. I'm tempted to just do one of these and just... Maybe we have to ask the chairman for some more money or something. We got to do something, though. All right, front wing we know is pretty low. If we're going to want to get any front wing here, we're going to want the wind tunnel, which does increase our feedback improvement rate for our drivers, which is good. It helps us get our qualification stuff locked in better. You know, why not? It's only 7 mil. It's a little bit crazy. Let's do it. We'll find a way to mitigate the impact. I think we'll be all right. Need to get the factory up, though, because the factory getting up will help us improve parts faster, as well as, like I said, get us open up for like the car manufacturing and things like that, which would be a pretty big deal. Handling development center. Wow, nice. Test track. Yes, I would love to get an upgrade on the test track. I agree. Performance work completed. Engine build finished. Oh, nice. Very good. All right, we'll fit those parts here in a second, but I would like to design. Do I want to design one more of those engines? Actually, I don't think I need to, because Lao is not ready for this yet because of the increased. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a different part. This doesn't have the increased red zone. So yeah, this is the one we actually do want. Another one of these. No, that's fine. I think this will be good. Do a second one of these, and that way we have 2 really good ones ready to go with improved fuel efficiency. I think that's going to be awesome. All right, improve parts. Let's exit all these for a second. Put this engine on there, which I don't think we're going to have ready to go, unfortunately. We might have it enough, though, just barely for Chi to jump on there and be able to do something with it. They're both 1820, I should say. That's right, because all this one had was just maxed out reliability. There was literally no benefit here whatsoever. It was just exactly the same engine. Well, here's hoping we can get a little bit of reliability here. It's not much. I mean, I don't know if it's enough to warrant. I mean, she does have nurse, so let's check out the car. No, not yet. I mean, even though the fuel efficiency is there, we don't have the reliability. Though I do need to go ahead and lock this in here to start getting some reliability on it. I don't think we need to get the reliability completely maxed out. Let's do about 15-15. I might like some reliability coming in. But I want to primarily work on the performance so that we can get it above the 1820. Justify it for her for the next race. Something like that might work. We'll see how that looks. Although honestly, it's probably just better to go full reliability and then switch over to performance once we get it high enough. Above 70%. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, 10th or above again. Tire selection. I could probably be a little more intelligent with this, but it's going to be, well, yeah. I think I'd rather have a little bit more heavy on those. I don't really hardly ever use the hards. That'll work. You actually don't like your parts all of a sudden. Is it because I've done enough improvements on his that his are suddenly better? Really? Calm down. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I can swap the brakes around, I suppose, or something else. Sure, and swap the brakes around for her. Make her somewhat content for now. Alrighty, here we go. Race. It's China. Looks kind of like a leaf. Very windy track. Oh, it's going to be raining here, at least on practice day. All right, let's go for both of you. Car setup. Beijing. B. There's a D. There's a B. Shin B. That works. Apparently your downforce is just a smidge off. And then tire choice enters. It looks like it's going to be exactly what you need. Sounds good to me. And then you. Don't think you had a Beijing. You have a D. Oh, there you have a B down there. That'll work. And looks like you're going to be doing enters as well. So there we go. We will take practice. Fortunately, we are going to be burning up some of our enters for this, which means we might not have them for the race day, but there is no option to increase that one. So we're going to be okay here. Not too bad of a start. We can work with that. 96%. All right, so move the downforce up a bit. Let's actually do something like that instead. Well, that'll work. Let's try that. %. It's obviously quite a bit further off. Although I do think we can understand the downforce goes that direction at least, so that helps a little bit. Something like that. We'll know one way or the other if it's better or worse, so that'll help. We've got two of them locked in. It's a start. And gears, we actually didn't move that far, so we actually know it's the other direction by just a smidge. Something like that. Let's try that. And then allow. Same thing. Handling is what we're missing. So we know that one goes the other direction as well. Went from great to good. So handling goes over there. Something like that, maybe. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. So let's go ahead and send you on a full stint. That way we can get our qualifying knowledge as soon as possible. Go, go, go. I mean, we could always try and go for 99%, or something like that, but I'm pretty happy with 3 excellence. Oh, apparently my key got stuck. Stop it. Stop it. All right, come on. I want to spin it around just to get it back the way it was. All right, so we are locked in on the qualifying. So we can bring it back in time to get the racing one now. It's going to be close on the racing one, but we should have time, I think. We'll stay on the inners. That's going to be fine. And we should just enough time to get this maxed out, I think. I mean, since they're both excellent, they're going to be getting the knowledge pretty quickly here. Although I just realized the tires are going to start getting a little bit weak. I really don't want to change them out one more time, because I want to preserve as many of the inners as we can. Come on, guys. Just got to get up to level 3 here. I know you're both low on the tires. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. You can do it. Alright, I guess we got to bring you in because you're about to pop your tires. Alright, we got you. We got you. Now you guys can sit out the last minute here. It's fine. Both got flat tires. It's okay. Cool. That works. Got exactly what we wanted. Didn't use up any more tires than we had to. A little bit dangerous, probably. Probably could have crashed out our cars. I don't know. I haven't seen a crash in practice before, but I'm sure it's possible. Alrighty. Still raining for qualifying here. Only problem with this is that they're going to use up a lot of our... Like, they like to put on brand new tires for each qualifying round, which is kind of annoying. Wait, really? Soft? Whatever. Do what you do. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out. Okay, you just swap over to inners. Come on, guys. Stay above the sponsor objective line. Come on. 6th and 9th. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be where we're going to be for the race itself, but wow. I'll take it. Starting off on softs again. It looks like it's not going to rain until the end, though. Oh, come on. Stay up there, guys. Come on, Lau. Stay up there. The fact that it started raining towards the end and he got his time in early helped him a little bit, because a lot of these guys that had to swap over to inners and wets didn't really have a chance to get any faster. So, whew, barely got our sponsor objective, but that's really all we needed. Deck is completely dry here. Again, I don't really care what we place here. We've already got a sponsor objective, so we is good. Alrighty. It is raining though, so hopefully we have enough inners left over. We'll go ahead and go with pit stop and nurse, just like we always do. Those fast tire changes are so nice. Oh, I should have done sweeter spots for you. That's all right. We got the what we needed, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's gonna be raining enough that we're probably gonna be inners pretty much the whole race. There's a little bit gap here in the middle, but I don't think it's enough to matter. We are locked in for him. You're already on inners. That's fine. So I think we're gonna be okay. Lau, both of them are in pretty good form right now, so that's good to see. Come on, guys. Let's get us some more points. I mean, I don't need a lot of points. Just enough to keep securing that, you know, 5th place and above finish would be great. I don't think it's going to get wet enough. I mean, we can see pretty far with this new weather station. We can see almost the entire race, which is pretty awesome. I'm assuming one more upgrade, and we'll be able to see the whole thing, which would be pretty cool. I don't know if we have to prioritize it, but it would be nice to see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll stay on inners almost the entire race. It's possible towards the very end we might be able to swap off. But that little gap in the middle is just not long enough to justify swapping out of them. Oh, she's actually up in 8th right now. What's the temperature like? 59 degrees, pretty cool out, so we're going to be able to push pretty hard without worrying about heating up our tires too much. I do got to play it a little bit safer with Lau, but he's got a really strong engine, so I think we can keep going hard on the engine for a little bit longer. Come on, Chi, keep it up. Keep it up. So what we want to see. Keep pushing. So we got 38 laps remaining, so this is a 42 lap race. So we're going to have to pit at least twice for sure. Twice being around, what? Like lap 13 or something like that? Actually, about lap 14 would be where we want to hit. So 8 more laps after this. We got the fuel for 8 more laps. We do not have the tires for 8 more laps. Let's back off the tires a little bit. See if we can stretch them out a little bit longer. I don't think we're going to be at 8 laps on the tires, though. I mean, do we pit for a few moments here and there just to try and maximize the best tires possible? I don't know. It's such a risk, but it might be interesting to try out. Got to at least get 4 more laps here. Or no, 4 more. 6 more laps, sorry. I think we're going to drop down to high because we want to try and stretch out to that 6 laps as much as possible. Tires are pretty cold, but I mean, they're in the middle. They're not super cold, I should say. They're cooler than I normally keep them, but I think they're going to be fine. I don't think when we have to change tires, I don't think we're going to be far enough into the drier track to justify swapping to softer tires. If we were past lap 12, I would think about it, but I don't think we're going to be able to get past lap 12. Okay, we're going to be able to get 1 more lap out of Chi, but after that, we're going to have to definitely pit. In fact, we're going to have to go ahead and schedule her pit now. So... I mean, we could get, you know, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, about 8 laps there in the middle. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe even get up to 10 laps there in the middle on some lower tires. Such a risk. I don't know. I almost think it's worth it. It's worth trying. If we're going to do that, I might see if I can go one more lap with the tires that we have. I don't know. The wear is so bad on them right now. I'm going to go one more lap. I know it's crazy. Basically asking both drivers to go one more full lap. Alright, so now we got to pitch it for sure. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. It's probably crazy. But we is going to try it. We're only going to be able to get like 10 laps at best out of this, so we'll put a lot less fuel in here. Looks like fast could make a difference. Lau's tires are getting really cold. He's got to go one more full lap on this. All right, go ahead and schedule your pit. You're going to do the same thing. I mean, if we're going to do it with one, we're going to do it with both. And again, same thing, about 9 laps or so. Just that little gap in the middle there. And then we'll swap you back on inners. Technically, she probably did it a lap earlier than we would have liked. But I think we're going to be okay. And a couple other guys are actually coming out on softs and mediums and stuff, so we're not the only people. She's back up in 12th, so that's a start. Got some good traction. We're not going to have hardly any tread on the track. I mean, it's still wet, but it's possibly too dry for not being on, for being on inners and stuff. A lot of these guys are going for hards, though. I don't know, maybe that would have been the right thing. We got to get, what, 2, 4, 6, about 8 more laps. I don't know if we're going to get... We're definitely not going to get 8 more laps on fuel, obviously. Before we have to swap back to inners. So we're really just offset by like a full lap both sides. Swap into to these softer tires. Maybe a lap earlier than I would have liked, but also having to swap back to inners maybe a lap earlier than I would have liked. Do inners for about 10 laps there in the middle, then maybe swap back over again towards the end. Probably want to put enough fuel so we only have to worry about tire change there for that last bit, though. She needs to get at least a couple more laps here. We'll drop you both down to medium so we can stretch out the fuel at least a little bit longer. This pit here in the middle is going to be pretty long. Alright, we're going to try and get you both one more lap at least. Alright, so she's going to go ahead and pit. Come in on inners for a little bit here in the middle. And then fill it up completely. Oh, we're not going to have enough fuel. We're going to have to get a little bit of fuel on that last little pit stop, which is fine. I think that's okay. Everything else looks okay. Looks like fast could make a difference. And then Lau's going to have to pit once he crosses the line here in a moment. Here comes the rain, so it looks like we're going to be fine. Looks like pits, inners, fuel options, fill it up for you as well. Park conditions looking okay. Fast could make a difference. Barely enough fuel to make it all the way around. Oh, we got a mistake on the pit stop here. That's no good. Still in 15th place, though. And we are one of the first out on enters, so that feels pretty good. Again, maybe a lap earlier than I would have liked, but it's going to be okay. I think we go pretty hard on these tires because, again, we're going to swap them out here in about 2, 4, 6, about 8 laps, 10 laps, something like that. Being able to forecast out farther in advance does help us out quite a bit on making sure we're able to plan out most of the race, if not all of it. Your conditions are okay. Your conditions are okay for sure because you got nurse. Although we do have that bigger red zone on your engine, but I think you're still going to be fine. Lau's in 8th. I mean, this is good. Both of our guys above sponsor objective mark. Looks like we're going to probably pit around lap 32, so we got about 5 more laps to go. We got plenty of fuel. Tires are going to be close, but I think we're going to be okay there as well. All right, conditions starting to come down a little bit. We'll drop you down to high. I think you're going to be fine. We're more than halfway through the race. You're about halfway on your engine's good section, so I think you're going to be okay. Lau is pretty far down a lot of parts, so I think dropping him down is going to be okay. I think I'm going to go okay jumping up to push on the driving style, though. You guys are coming down on the tire. %, not bad. So again, about 4 more laps here, maybe. Actually, pretty much any time now. We should be okay to drop out. Fourth and 6. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah, it's starting to dry out a lot right now. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and pitch you now. Get you on a last set of soft tires, which is going to be plenty. Oh, it's going to be 12 laps remaining. No, never mind. I forgot about that part. We have to do mediums then. Or we can let you go just a little bit longer on the inners. If we go 2 more laps, it's going to get you pretty low in the wet side of things. And then you're going to be so close to... I don't think you're going to be able to get the softs anyway. We're going to have to go on mediums anyway, no matter what we do. I think for her, at least. 12 laps remaining. Just a little bit over 12 laps is going to be fine, I think. 11 laps actually after pit stop. Park conditions okay. Engine's getting a little bit low, but you're going to be okay. Don't go fast. We're going to be coming out possibly in 10th spot. Which feels pretty good. In fact, we can probably go a little bit more on tacking on the tires now since we know we're pitting now. So you're going to go pretty crazy hard. That's okay. Loud. Do we need to pitch you now? I mean, it's getting pretty dry out there. If we pitch you now, it'll be, what, 9 laps left? Which, yeah, you got enough on your soft to be able to do that. That's going to be okay. It's tempting to fix the parts, but I think we just got to just play it safe. Be fine. Like, play it safe as far as be a little bit more relaxed on what we do. How hard we push. Pretty quick pit stop there. He's going to be able to come out in 8th place, maybe? Yes. We'll do 1 lap of mediums, and then we're probably going to drop you down just to make sure you're locked in good for the rest of the race. want to make sure your parts last long enough. Oh, did I not give you enough fuel? Never mind. We're going to drop you down to normal now. You're crossing the line here, and you have what? 9 laps left? Okay, we're just barely. We're going to be fine if we drop you down to yellow now. It's going to be okay. We'll drop you down to yellow on both. I think it's going to be okay. Several guys ahead of you are actually going to have to pit, so this is good for us. This is really good for us. I mean, they're already on the wrong tires for one, and they're going to have to pit. He's already up to 4th here. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up enough to get past 3rd. I don't think he will. He might. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff, Lau. Now, is he going to be able to hold on to it? That's a different question entirely. Parts are getting pretty low here. We're trying to keep it nice and easy here, but they are pretty low. We do have some excess fuel if we need to push a little bit. We are on slightly better tires than the guy, better performance tires than the guy right behind us. I said that. Then he got swapped out. Now in 4th places on softs as well. Still excess fuel over here. Tires are, we got 5 laps left. So I think we're going to be okay. Oh, 4 laps left, sorry. 4th place, despite being injured here, is going to pass us, unfortunately. Just so much faster than us. Not much we can do about it. This is actually the guy that's been winning a lot of the races so far. 3 laps left as we cross the line here in a moment. Oh, 1st place is about to lap us? That is insane. 1st place is about to lap 5th place. What? I've never seen that. That is insane. Well, we definitely know you have plenty of fuel. Wow. That is mind-boggling. That is incredibly fast. Yeah, we're about to get lapped in our 3rd place. That's why this 2 laps left was throwing me off a little bit. I was like, what's going on? All right, let's go and drop you down to medium. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading that, but it looks like he's right on our tail. And I think he's already passed Chi. So I think she's only got 1 lap left anyway. This is our last lap, right? Yeah, we're on lap 42. About to cross the line. I think we can go ahead and push up to overtake for Dow. Let's go ahead and go overtake and push. I mean, it's just our engines. I mean, if everything falls apart, oh well. I gotta go. Push, 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 push. I don't think we're going to be able to get past 3rd, unfortunately. Man, that would have been so nice to get those extra points. Still, 4th place finish. I can't argue with that. And 9th place. I'm okay with that as well. Almost got 3rd place there, but wow. That 1st place guy was insanely fast. A full minute ahead of us. It's crazy. These Meisler guys, or these Steinman Motor guys, I should say. Those guys are really killing it this year. Which I guess is a different team than it was last year, wasn't it? I think it was, I forget who it was last year, but I don't think it was those guys. Still, pretty happy with that. Pretty good race overall. Pretty good race overall. Couple penalties here. So actually, Chi got moved up to 7th. Would have been awesome if she moved up to 5th. I mean, that would have taken a lot of people moving down, but still, we got 3 points there, so we're up to 5 points for the team. Not half bad. 3rd place. I'll take it. And we're going to get even better engines coming out here soon with more fuel efficiency. We got to be a little careful with our money, though, because we are technically in the negative, but as far as the season's concerned, but I think we're going to be all right. Get a few more sponsor monies coming in. In fact, we'll check the sponsors here in a second before I quit out. Let's check when our next set of sponsors are going to come up. We got 2 sets coming in 2 races, one coming in 3, another one coming in 3, and then we're in 5. We're going to have all of them are going to cycle through at least once before the end of the season. A couple of them may cycle through a couple times. So I think we're going to be okay, even if we have to hire a few pit crew along the way as well. No, I think we're going to be fine. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. And yeah, I think things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy so far. Getting some points. I was expecting points maybe towards the second half of the season. We're actually starting to get some points second, third race already, which is really, really good to see and bodes well for us. Maybe not necessarily this season as far as, starting to rank, but just really shows that we're doing the right things with our cars so that maybe next season we'll be even further along and maybe actually start competing with those top 3 spots there. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.